In a move that has sent shockwaves through the tech industry, Apple is reportedly developing something that could fundamentally change how we interact with technology every single day. This isn't just another iPhone update or a minor iteration of existing products. We're talking about a completely new category of wearable device that challenges everything we thought we knew about how Apple approaches hardware. The Apple AI Pin is coming, and it's unlike anything the company has ever released before. Just weeks ago, reports from The Information revealed that Apple has been quietly working on a wearable AI pin that's roughly the size of an AirTag. Think about that for a moment. The company that revolutionized smartphones, made smartwatches mainstream, and created an entire ecosystem of interconnected devices is now venturing into screenless AI wearables. This isn't just a rumor anymore. Multiple sources with direct knowledge of the project have confirmed that Apple plans to manufacture as many as 20 million units at launch, potentially arriving as early as 2027. That level of production commitment tells us Apple believes this product could be transformative. So, what exactly is the Apple AI Pin? Imagine a device that lives on your clothing, constantly listening, seeing, and understanding the world around you, without ever needing to pull out your phone. The pin itself is described as a thin, flat, circular disc with an aluminum and glass shell, staying true to Apple's signature premium design aesthetic. But the magic isn't in how it looks. It's in what this tiny device can actually do. According to reports, the AI Pin is equipped with not one, but two cameras positioned on the front, featuring both standard and wide-angle lenses. This dual camera system allows the device to capture photos and video of your surroundings, giving it a comprehensive visual understanding of whatever you're experiencing in real time. But cameras are just the beginning. The AI Pin reportedly houses 3 built-in microphones, strategically positioned to capture your voice with crystal clarity, even in noisy environments. This microphone array works in concert with advanced noise cancellation technology, ensuring that the device can hear you whether you're in a quiet room or walking down a busy city street. There's also a built-in speaker, allowing the device to respond to you audibly without requiring earbuds or additional hardware. The whole system is designed to be worn magnetically, clipping onto your shirt, jacket, or any piece of clothing with a secure magnetic attachment system, similar to what we've seen with MagSafe technology. Power management is handled through wireless charging, likely using a similar inductive charging approach to the Apple Watch. You won't need to fumble with cables or remove the pin from your clothing constantly. Just place it on a charging pad overnight, and you're ready for the next day. There's also mention of a physical button on the side, giving you tactile control when voice commands aren't appropriate or practical. This thoughtful design consideration shows Apple understands the social dynamics of wearing an always-on AI device. Now here's where things get really interesting. While the Humane AI Pin, which launched earlier and ultimately failed in the market, tried to replace your smartphone entirely, Apple seems to be taking a different approach. The Apple AI Pin is designed to work seamlessly with your existing iPhone and the broader Apple ecosystem. This is crucial. Rather than asking users to abandon their phones and switch to an entirely new paradigm, Apple is extending the capabilities of devices you already own and love. The pin becomes an ambient interface to Apple Intelligence, allowing you to interact with AI-powered features without constantly pulling your phone out of your pockets. Think about the practical applications here. You're cooking dinner and need a recipe adjustment? Instead of washing your hands, unlocking your phone, and searching, you simply ask your AI Pin. You're on a hike and spot an unusual plant or bird. The pin's cameras can identify it instantly while your hands remain free to steady yourself on the trail. You're in a meeting and someone mentions a task you need to remember. Your AI Pin captures it without you needing to break eye contact or appear distracted by your phone. This is ambient computing at its finest, technology that fades into the background while remaining instantly accessible when needed. The integration with Apple Intelligence is perhaps the most compelling aspect of this entire project. Apple has been investing billions of dollars into on-device AI processing, ensuring privacy while delivering powerful, intelligent features. The AI Pin would leverage these same capabilities, processing much of the data locally rather than sending everything to the cloud. This addresses one of the biggest criticisms of similar devices from competitors, where privacy concerns have been paramount. With Apple's approach, your conversations, photos, and personal data can be processed on-device, maintaining the privacy standards the company has built its reputation on. Reports suggest the AI Pin will integrate deeply with iOS 27, the upcoming version of Apple's mobile operating system expected to launch alongside this hardware. This tight integration means the Pin won't feel like a separate device, but rather an extension of your iPhone experience. Settings, preferences, data, and learned behaviors will sync seamlessly across all your Apple devices. The AI Pin knows your calendar because your iPhone does. It understands your preferences because your iPad does. It recognizes your voice because your HomePod does. This ecosystem advantage is something only Apple can truly deliver at scale. But let's address the elephant in the room. Why would anyone want this when they already have an iPhone in their pocket? The answer lies in context and convenience. Studies show people check their phones over 80 times per day, fragmenting their attention and pulling them away from real-world experiences. The AI Pin offers a middle ground. It provides access to information and AI assistance without the distraction of a screen, notifications, or the rabbit hole of apps. You maintain presence in the physical world while still having a digital assistant at your disposal. For parents playing with their kids, professionals in meetings, or anyone trying to be more present in their daily lives, this could be genuinely valuable. Of course, Apple isn't entering this market blindly. They've witnessed the struggles of the humane AI Pin, which, despite generating significant hype, failed to gain traction with consumers. The $699 device came with a monthly subscription fee and tried to completely replace smartphones, a proposition most people simply weren't ready for. Apple appears to have learned from these missteps. By positioning their AI Pin as a complementary device rather than a replacement, and by leveraging the existing iPhone user base of over 2 billion people, Apple has a much clearer path to success. The timing of this launch is also strategic. By 2027, Apple Intelligence will have been in the market for 3 years, giving developers time to create experiences optimized for voice and ambient computing. 5th generation and potentially early 6th generation cellular networks will be mature, providing the bandwidth needed for real-time AI processing. Most importantly, consumer understanding of AI capabilities will have evolved significantly. People will know what to expect from AI assistants and how to integrate them into their daily routines. Production plans reportedly include manufacturing as many as 20 million units for the initial launch. To put that in perspective, that's roughly equivalent to the entire Apple Watch launch in its first year. This isn't a limited experiment or a niche product. Apple is betting big that there's substantial market demand for this new category of wearable. Industry analysts estimate the device could be priced somewhere between $200 and $400, positioned as a premium accessory but not outrageously expensive. Without the need for a subscription fee, unlike competing products, the value proposition becomes much more attractive to mainstream consumers. From a competitive standpoint, this move puts pressure on companies like Meta, Google, and Amazon, all of whom have been exploring wearable AI devices. Apple's hardware expertise, software integration, and ecosystem lock-in give them enormous advantages in this emerging category. If the AI Pin succeeds, we could see it become as ubiquitous as AirPods have become, another product category where Apple entered late but dominated through superior execution and ecosystem integration. The company has a track record of watching competitors experiment, learning from their mistakes, and then entering markets with refined, consumer-friendly products that achieve mainstream success. Looking ahead, the implications of a successful Apple AI Pin extend far beyond this single product. It represents Apple's vision for how AI should be experienced, not through chatbots on screens, but through ambient, contextual assistance that enhances rather than interrupts our lives. If this device succeeds, expect to see AI features distributed across Apple's entire product line. Your AirPods gaining computer vision capabilities, your Apple Watch becoming even more proactive with health insights, your glasses, when Apple finally releases them, having AI built in from day one. The AI Pin could be the foundation for Apple's next decade of innovation. Of course, challenges remain. Battery life for a device this small, with cameras, microphones, and constant AI processing, will be a significant engineering hurdle. Social acceptance of wearing a camera-equipped device in public spaces will need to be addressed. Privacy concerns will be scrutinized intensely, especially in our current climate of heightened awareness around data collection. And Apple will need to clearly communicate the value proposition to consumers who are already satisfied with their iPhones. These aren't insurmountable obstacles, but they are real considerations that could determine whether the AI Pin becomes a revolutionary product or another footnote in tech history. With Apple's track record, resources, and ecosystem, though, this is one bet that shouldn't be counted out. The Apple AI Pin might just be the beginning of something extraordinary, ushering in a new era where technology truly becomes invisible yet omnipresent, helpful yet unobtrusive. And that future is arriving sooner than we think.